The Eagles just made a risky move, and the NFL is terrified of what comes next. The Philadelphia Eagles have recently made a bold and risky move that has sent shockwaves throughout the NFL. As the league watches closely, many are left wondering what this decision means for the Eagles' future and the implications it holds for the rest of the league. This article delves into the details of this risky maneuver, the potential consequences, and why the NFL might be holding its breath in anticipation. In a surprising turn of events, the Eagles have decided to make a significant change to their roster and coaching staff. This decision comes at a time when the team is looking to solidify its position as a contender in the NFC. The move involves trading away key players and investing heavily in new talent, which could either pay off handsomely or backfire spectacularly. Key aspects of the move. Player trades. The Eagles have traded away several established players, which has raised eyebrows among fans and analysts alike. These trades are seen as a gamble, as the team is banking on the potential of younger, less proven players to step up and fill the void. When a franchise like Philadelphia decides to part ways with cornerstone players, it signifies a willingness to embrace change, but it also invites scrutiny. Critics argue that the team may be losing valuable experience and leadership that could be pivotal in high-stakes games. Notably, the nature of professional sports is such that an established player often brings not only skill but also a wealth of experience and tactical understanding. For instance, proven veterans have a feel for the game's ebb and flow, an intuition that can prove invaluable during pivotal moments in a match. This raises the stakes for the younger players stepping in. They must not only showcase their abilities but also quickly adapt to the nuances of NFL gameplay. Coaching changes. Alongside player trades, the Eagles have also made changes to their coaching staff. Bringing in new coaches with different philosophies can lead to a fresh start, but it also comes with a risk of disrupting team chemistry. Transitioning to a new system requires time and adaptation, and the success of the franchise could hinge on how well players grasp these new strategies. Coaches have a significant impact on the development of players, and if newcomers cannot connect with their roster, it can lead to performance setbacks. New coaches will also bring their own expectations and pressures, and the ability of players to meet or exceed these benchmarks will be closely monitored. Establishing mutual respect and trust between players and coaching staff is critical during this transitional phase. If conflicts arise or if communication breaks down, it can create rifts that hinder progress on and off the field. Financial implications. The financial aspect of these moves cannot be overlooked. The Eagles are investing a significant amount of their salary cap into new players, which could limit their flexibility in future seasons. If these players do not perform as expected, the team could find itself in a precarious financial situation. The risk-reward ratio here is a delicate balancing act. Long-term contracts can create roster complications down the road, locking teams into underperforming players and leaving them unable to make critical adjustments to stay competitive. This leaves the front office facing difficult choices in future drafts and free agency, as they must navigate a tight salary cap while hoping their investments yield significant returns. Why the NFL is terrified. The NFL's apprehension regarding the Eagles' decision stems from several factors. Potential for success. If the Eagles' gamble pays off, they could emerge as a dominant force in the NFC. A successful season could lead to a deep playoff run, making them a formidable opponent for any team. If their new acquisitions deliver immediate results, it would not only bolster their own Super Bowl aspirations, but could also signal to rival teams that aggressive roster strategies can yield rewards. The Eagles have a passionate fan base eager for success, and a winning season could galvanize the city of Philadelphia behind them like never before. The Eagles have a rich football culture, and the thought of returning to the pinnacle of the sport would ignite an unparalleled fervor among their supporters, turning Lincoln Financial Field into an almost impenetrable fortress. Setting a precedent. The Eagles' bold moves could inspire other teams to take similar risks. If this strategy proves effective, it could lead to a shift in how teams approach roster management and player development. No longer would teams be limited by the traditional safeguard strategies of holding on to seasoned players at the expense of new talent. This evolution in mindset could lead to a new wave of high-stakes decision-making, with teams becoming more aggressive in pursuit of immediate upgrades and transformative changes. Such a shift could disrupt the balance of the league, with franchises chasing after young talent in hopes of emulating the Eagles' potential success, creating a domino effect that forces all teams to reassess their strategies in an increasingly competitive marketplace. Impact on rival teams. The Eagles' success could have a ripple effect on their rivals. A strong Eagles team could disrupt the balance of power in the NFC.